What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to explain to you how ghost commerce works. So chances are you're just like me. Maybe you're watching social media and you came about ghost commerce. Maybe someone published a reel on TikTok or Instagram and they're like, change your life, quit your 9 to 5. I make $700 a week doing ghost commerce. So I went down a rabbit hole, right? And I came about this. This is the 7-day shift. This is Jeff, and he has kind of coined the phrase ghost commerce, if that makes sense. So I started to do a little bit of research. This is an all-in-one course that teaches you ghost commerce, but how does ghost commerce work? I had a lot of questions. With myself being a creator, I run a small marketing agency, so I kind of tend to know a lot about this niche. And I started thinking, is this affiliate marketing? And that's probably what you asked yourself too, right? So after a ton of research, there wasn't a lot to find out. So what I did was I went ahead and I bought this course. The course was only like $27. And a lot of times I have my spam filter up when it comes to courses, just because there's a lot of crappy courses out there, right? What this was it was $27. I think, yeah, the course cost me $27 for the course itself, which is really cheap. And I was just like, that's too cheap almost, right? And then it was another $27 to join the community per se, which is really helpful a lot of times, sometimes even more helpful than the course itself. So I went ahead and I bought the 7-day shift, which is the ghost commerce course. And I will get to the answer to the question of how this works, right? So I took the entire course. I come to find out what ghost commerce is, and this is kind of tough to explain, but in my honest, humble opinion, and again, I'm just a normal dude here, ghost commerce is when you build a brand in a niche on a social media profile. You build a brand there on a social profile, right? And then you sell things or like high ticket items or affiliate stuff through that social media presence, if that makes sense. Let me give you a real world example here. Let's say you're really into being a father. So you create a Instagram devoted to like strong fatherhood, right? And you start to grow a following. And in the course, they give you a lot of like traffic hacks and like tricks to actually grow a following. And I was pretty impressed, I gotta say. And then what you do is you mix in a bunch of monetization methods. Like you get ad revenue, you get affiliate offers, you get like funnels, pay through funnels and stuff. Like honestly, I learned a ton in the course and I feel like it was very worth the value. And here's kind of the steps they give you on kind of growing your ghost commerce brand. So first you choose a niche, and a niche is kind of just like a topic. Like if we go back to our example, like if you're a proud fathers, that's kind of like the family niche. Then you'd create a brand. So then, just name a brand. Like if it's into fathers, maybe it's like Strong Fatherhoods Unite or something, right? Then after that, you set up monetization, then a conversion system is number 4. And then you start sending traffic. And again, they teach you a lot of traffic like hacks, which I was really impressed with. And if you don't trust their traffic hacks work, ask yourself this: how did they grab your attention on a social media reel as for you to learn what ghost commerce is, right? Like their tactics are working. They grabbed your attention. They grabbed my attention too. And this stuff actually does work. And myself running like a marketing agency and having 10 YouTube channels and stuff, and I'm a creator, I learned a lot of stuff, which is actually, like, for me to say that, I feel like is a lot, right? How the course works is there's seven modules, and they break them down into like days, I guess, hence the name 7-day shift. And they teach you in different day spans. What I did was I just crunched it all in one night, and I stayed up till like 3 a.m. learning all this stuff. You can see here, like day 1 is infinite income. Day 2 is ghost commerce. Day 3 is creating cash flow, invisible sales system, hacking attention, millionaire cloning, and the path. And yes, a lot of this stuff does kind of sound like the jargon they use is a little, a little confusing, or just kind of weird, right? It has kind of like a weird feel to it. But guys, honestly, once you get into the course and learn like how to actually do this ghost commerce, I learned a lot. I'll be honest. I'm just an honest dude here shedding his opinion on this. And this is how ghost commerce works. And you do this process. My best advice to you, if you're looking to get more info on it, is to just buy the course. You can use my affiliate link down below in the description or the comments. Yeah, this is a cheap course. And what's more important is you get hands-on ability to utilize the community of over 50,000 people. And that's what I did. I jumped in the community and I was just messaging people. What I like to do with stuff is I like to try to break it. So I was messaging people, hey, how are you making money with ghost commerce? Blah, blah, blah. How are you doing this? And I found people that are like literally doing this, and they're real Joe Blow people like myself. If you want to check out this page for more information and like testimonials and more like details on what's included, again, there'll be a link in the description. This is kind of where Ghost Commerce came from. Jeff, I actually met him. And what's really cool is another tidbit is like within 10 minutes of me buying the course, I got a text message from my mentor. So it's just like, hey, Chris, I'm your mentor. Let's start chatting. And I was like, this is pretty crazy. Like, you don't get this in other courses, you know? So I don't know. If hopefully this helped you learn how Ghost Commerce works. It is a bit of a vague thing, but that's because it's like an inclusive thing that is kept within a community, a gated community that you have to pay to get into. But if you pay and you show them that you're serious to learn and you hold yourself accountable, they will. And I'm making money. Like it's ridiculous. So again, guys, the links will be in the description and comments. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions. I'm just a normal dude that I like doing videos like this to kind of help shed light on answering questions people have. So please consider subscribing, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.